up, everybody? Blue, I'm jaywalking. Check it out. Jaywalking with... Oh, check it out. The white man sit across the street. See the white man? The white man. That was... Listen. Look, let me show the white man. See? I don't know if you can see it, but that's a white man that says cross. And there were 3 ways of controlling slaves. First way was physical. Third way was Jim Crow laws. And by the way, Jim Crow is affirmative action for white people. And the third way was to control. The first way was physical. Always got to control slaves physically. The second way was Jim Crow laws. And the third way to control slaves was through symbols. So that symbol on the sign, the symbol on the stoplight. And one day my daughter and I, when she was 5 years old, it's in my book, we were crossing the street, we were jaywalking. And she said, Daddy, don't we got to wait for the white man? So I started looking around like, what white man is she talking about? And my baby was talking about the traffic light. That's why I tell people, man, children are the fucking bomb. I don't know why people, I don't understand how people talk down to their children, man. Oh, man, I'm about to get cried. Babies are the bomb, man. I'm getting touchy. But I mean, like, parents just don't listen to their children. And in the hood, like I was saying, we mentally kill our children, man. We talk down to them. We talk at them. We always yelling at them. We always screaming at them. You know, we don't take time to listen to them and talk to them. Like one day my daughter and I was getting on the train and she said, Daddy, make sure you sit next to me. And I said, why? She said, because I don't want to sit next to the grandma ladies. My baby is the bomb, man. My daughter's 18 years old now. And I'm just saying, man, parents, you know, you never hear like well, I don't know about, I know like Italians beat their children, but like black people, but like I said before, white culture looks out for white people. And what I mean by that is like, here you are, and you know, you had a young white guy, white boy, 16 years old. I think it was a high school, college student, I don't know. He walks into a hospital, puts on a doctor's coat and a stethoscope, and he pretends to be a GYN doctor. And he got away 3 days. People thought he was a doctor. And he did that shit for 3 days. Can't no black dude walk into a hospital and pretend to be a doctor for 3 days and not get busted. Or like you got all these YouTube videos where the cops with white civilians be walking around with guns. And the cops don't do shit to them. And they be popping shit back to the cops and the cops don't do shit. A black person would get killed. If that was a black person, he would get shot up real bad. And that's what I was saying, like, and back to what I was saying, is like how parents in the hood, you know, we talk to our children and we talk to them like they're dogs and shit like that. And like I said before, you know, buying food and clothes for your children is not taking care of a child. That's maintaining a child. It's a difference. A child is supposed to be raised with a parental coalition of a man and a woman. There's 2 sides, a man and a woman. But if a boy is always under his mother, who you think he gonna act like? He might not be feminine, but he's gonna be doubtful, emotional, and bitchy. And doubtful is like the guy has no confidence in himself. So he's always gonna be like a little, you know, like little bitchy, and even when guys kill guys with guns. When a guy shoots another guy with a gun, that's an emotional reaction. That's some shit that a woman would do in a sense that, like, your mother always tell you, when somebody bother you or put their hands on you, I want you to pick up something and knock the shit out of him. Well, he picks up a gun and shoot him. You know, men don't be doing shit like that, but that's the reason there's so many men in jail, because we're so emotional like women. We act like fucking women, getting emotional. We be, you know, acting doubtful and bitchy. You know, and people, like I was telling people, I wasn't talking down about like a person's lifestyle. What I was trying to say is, what I said is gay is when a boy is around his mother so much, he wants to be like her. That's all I was saying. And then people was like, oh, how could you say that? But I'm saying, well, he's acting like his mother. People are known by virtue of who they spend their time around the most. You know, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So if a boy's under his mother all the time, who you think he gonna act like? You know, he ain't got no male role models to act like. He's sitting on the toilet to take a piss like women do and shit like that. That's because he under his mother all the time. A child needs a parental coalition of a man and a woman. But if he's always around his mother, you know, he gonna act like his mother. You know, he gonna be, you know, popping gum and putting his hands on his hips and all that other shit. And then like later on in life, that's why like a lot of guys, you know, like once they could go on their own, you know, They want to prove so hard that they're macho. They're macho and they're bravado and shit like that. And they tough and they gangster. And most guys that, you know, they got to go out of their way to prove how bad and how tough they are because they don't want to be stigmatized as a mama boy or something like that. That's all it is. That's all I was saying it is. You know? All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.